holy fuck, I feel like I'm gonna turn into Glam and Gore and my entire frickin' studio is going to be haunted because I just spilled glitter everywhere and it's never gonna leave. Hi guys, it's Ariana. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're obviously doing this eye look. I did it off camera already because I tried 3 different eye looks today and all 3 of them, besides this one, failed. So I wanted to make sure that I could actually create an eye look today that wasn't going to be absolute trash. So I did it off camera, not waste my time, and now we are on to do the exact same look on this eye. Do you guys ever have those makeup days where it's just like nothing is working for you? That was me today. Thankfully, I have a pumpkin spice latte sitting here to help soothe me and help calm me down. So, spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. I think I can recreate this eye look on this eye. I'm really hoping. This eye look actually turned out really pretty and I'm very excited. So I used the Ace Beaute Flair palette and the Ace Beaute Oceanic palette to create this eye look. So you really could just create this eye look just using the Oceanic palette, but I wanted to try out these 2 greens in the Flair palette, and that's what I did. I started out with this palette and then moved on to the Oceanic palette just because the Oceanic palette is the palette that I like the most. So I'm just going to recreate exactly what I did on this eye on this eye. So I started off with using the Oceanic palette and I went into the color Algae and I put that all into my crease. So let's do that right now. So because I have hooded eyes, I take the crease color up pretty high. If you don't have hooded eyes, you obviously don't have to take it up quite as high as somebody who has hooded eyes does. But because my eyelid shape sucks, I do have to take it up quite high. So that's what I'm doing. And this is just the Algae color. It's one of my favorite colors. It's super vibrant, super bright, and it blends really well. So I'm just gonna take a couple of minutes here just to really buff it in and blend it into my eye. So this eye has a little bit of patchiness issue right there and I can't really make it go away. So we're just gonna have to deal with it. It's just, it is what it is. But I'm gonna try to recreate this same look on this eye without the patchiness, hopefully. So I'm going into the color Moss, which is from the Flair palette, and it is this green color right here. And I just put that on the outer corner and I really pack it into the outer corner. I don't know if maybe that's what's causing the patchiness issue, using 2 different palettes with 2 different eyeshadows or whatever. Maybe it's just a formula issue clashing, even though this is the same brand, but I don't know. When I use just the Oceanic palette, I really don't have issues with patchiness, but like I said, I want to recreate the exact same look, so I'm just going in using the exact same colors that I did. And now I'm gonna go into the color Turtle from the Oceanic palette. So it's this dark color right here mixed in with a little bit of seaweed. And we're just going to intensify that outer corner color. Going back into that moss color. And then I'm gonna go in using the first color that we used, which was that Algae color, and I'm just going to re-intensify the crease. I'm just switching over to my Morphe X Jeffree JS Jeffree Star 5 brush and just going in and really bringing out that bright green color. And then going back into Turtle and Seagrass from the Oceanic palette and just re-intensifying that deep green on the outer corner. Yeah, it really is that moss color from the Flair palette that's causing that patchiness right there. It's really odd. The two palettes just clearly don't want to work together that well. There is a lot of fallout though, so keep that in mind with using these palettes. They are very pigmented, but they do have a lot of fallout, I find at least, which is why I do my base second. So now I'm gonna go in with just some concealer. So I'm gonna use the Jeffree Star C2 concealer and just do a half cut crease. And then I'm going to go in with a pointer brush. So this is from my Moda brush set. I'm just going to go into the color Sherbet. So that is this bright green right here. And I'm going to put that all into my inner corner. I had a little bit of the color go a little bit too high, so I'm just fixing that right now. There. So just going in with that sherbet and just really brightening up my inner corner with this lime kind of yellow color. Then I'm gonna go into my packer brush and just really pack on that color. I'm gonna go into that moss color and a little bit of sherbet mixed together just to put it right on that seam there, just to hopefully get rid of some of the patchiness. And then I'm gonna go into my crease brush, or my tapered mini angle brush. I'm gonna go into the color Turtle, which is that dark green, and I'm just gonna continue repacking it on the outer corner. Just really trying to get rid of that weird kind of patchiness that's going on right there. It happened on both eyes, so I know it is the shadows. So that's really strange. I usually don't have problems with Ace Beaute, but for today I am having a little bit of patchiness color happening with this palette, which is odd, but I really haven't used the Flair palette much, so that it's just not my favorite so far for Ace Beaute eyeshadows. I really like the Oceanic palette, and I usually don't have any issues with it. But the Oceanic palette mixed with the Flair palette is really coming across as kind of patchy and really weird, and because it happened on both eyes, I know it's really not anything I'm doing, it's just something that's happening with the two combinations mixed together. So now I'm just going to go into Algae, and I'm just going to re-intensify that green right in the crease. And then I'm going to go back into Sherbet and just re-intensify that kind of yellowy green color. And then I went into the color from the Oceanic palette. I went into Anemone, whatever that says right there, which is this kind of goldy yellow color, and I'm just going to coat my packer brush in it, and then I'm going to coat my setting spray in it. And we're going to put that right over top of the inner corner. And I didn't find that this was vibrant enough for me personally, so I went in with a little bit of sherbet just over top of that, just to brighten it up the tiniest bit. And then I decided to go in with a glitter. So I went in with the Midas Cosmetics Envy color. So this is a very pretty green, and I've used it before on my channel, I believe, and I really like it. So I'm just going in with some of the glitter just on a small brush, but first I go in with some glitter glue. So this is from the brand NYX, and I just go in with a little bit on a Q-tip. Put that directly in the inner corner and flick it up a little bit. I'm not going too hardcore with the glue, just because I only want the glitter in this little area right here. And then I'm gonna go in directly with the glitter. Pretty as fuck. So I think I did my eyeliner on this eye first before I did the glitter, but whatever. We're just gonna see how this works. So I'm going to try to do my eyeliner on camera with you guys, but if it tends to be too hard for me to do on camera, I will just quickly do it off camera and I will come back. But let's try it anyway to see if I can do it. So I'm using the Dagger Tattoo Liner from Kat Von D, which is, I think, now rebranded to Kento Vegan Beauty something. I don't know. It used to be Kat Von D, now it's something else. But I got this in BoxyCharm, so. I can never get my eyeliner to line up properly, but whatever. As my best friend likes to tell me, I have really wrinkly eyelids, so doing anything on my eyeballs is like impossible. That's what she likes to say at least. So my eyes are two different eye shapes. One of them is smaller than the other, and long story short, I had an allergic reaction when I was a kid to a cat, and my eyes swelled shut. And when they reopened, one of my eyelids didn't fully open all the way. So they're different eye shapes. it is what it is. So that's why my eyeliner is always a little bit off. I don't think I've ever gotten it perfect, and I don't think I ever will. So I'm just gonna quickly throw the glue on this lash, and then I will throw it on camera. All right, for whatever reason today I had a good lash day, and knock on wood that they're on properly and straight and they're not gonna fall off again, but they're on and they look fine, so that is good. So that is the eye look portion done. So I'm gonna quickly go off camera and just do my foundation and my bronzer and stuff, and then I will come back on here with my wig on because my eyebrows are a little bit of an off color right now because the wig I'm gonna be wearing is going to be orange, so that is why they're kind of an orange tinge right now. But I'm gonna quickly go do the rest of my face makeup and I will be right back. Okay, so I've just quickly thrown on my face makeup and now we can do the under eyes really quickly. So I'm gonna go in with the Oceanic palette and just my Jeffree Star blender brush. I'm gonna go into the color Algae again, and I'm just going to sweep that underneath my waterline. Alright, I tried to clean up my lips as best as I could, but I'm terrible at putting lipstick on. But this is the finished look. So I just threw on my Star Style wigs. I really need to order this wig again. I'm starting to get to the point where it's like, it's almost too frizzy for me to want to wear it, just because I've tried to brush it out and tame some of the frizz, but it's just really not wanting to work with me. And it is about a 2.5-year-old wig now. Like, it's a fairly old wig. It's probably time just to retire it and buy it again because I really like this wig. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I know this video was very random and you guys have been wanting me to show you guys how to do the green eye look. I did it a little bit different obviously because I used the glitter, but it's basically the same thing as I did in my video where I was reading a scary story and I put a poll up asking if you guys are interested in seeing this eye look, and a bunch of you guys said yes to filming it, so that's why I decided to film it today, and all of the other eye looks I tried to do didn't work. But this was a really fun eye look. I really like it. I wish it was a little bit less patchy, but it is what it is. I think it still turned out really pretty. I just threw on the lipstick Pumpkin fitting from Lime Crime and my Star Style wig, and this is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope if you guys did enjoy it, you will give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below for more content like this, and I will see you guys at the next video. Bye!